I thought that was the whole thing. I thought we were
Oh, I thought we were rolling, yeah.
No, I'm sorry. We were not.
Unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another
what a missed
episode
opportunity.
of the Gametime Gents podcast. Episode 88, we're going to be talking about the NFC West today. But before that, we're going to get into some sports news. Also, boys, say hi. Forgot to introduce you. As we all know, World Cup's going on right now. We're in the round of 32. It's been really fun to watch. Paraguay had a crazy upset of Germany over the weekend. Japan, unfortunately, went out as well against, was it Brazil they played?
Yes. No, Brazil.
And they're still without Neymar right now, too. So it's.
And he was warming up on the bench. He'll be in, but where do you stick him? Because Vinny Jr. plays the left side. And that's where Neymar plays, unless he kind of floats towards the right or plays CF. But I don't know. I just feel like a lot of the countries are doing which kind of explains like Holland and like Mbappe and stuff like that, with them getting their crazy amount of goals and such, is that a lot of like the super nations, like the Germanys, Italy hasn't been in it in 12 years, the Spains, a lot of these guys, most of the players on their teams are just, they're kids. They're kids that have grown up in the system, whereas 10 years ago when you name Germany and Brazil and you're like, oh shit, that's Götze, that's
7-2.
Like, I mean, those are, so like you think like the Messis and the Ronaldos and all those older guys that had played, the Lewandowskis, all those guys that had played against prime England, prime Germany and stuff like that. Goals back then were a lot harder to get just because the teams were well-rounded. Now, which is fun, we see a lot of other nations, you're like, oh, I didn't know they had a soccer team. Like, I think Haiti was playing, which is super cool. You just never knew that they had a soccer team, but they made it in the World Cup. I mean, they got demolished, but you look at a player like Holland and stuff like that, who's just a freak of nature.
Absolutely.
Mbappe, it's just, it's good. I mean, this World Cup is a lot, for the average fan, it's a lot more exciting just because there's a lot more goals being scored. There's a lot more, not so much one-sided, but it's a lot different than the last few other World Cups that we've had where, you go to 120th minute and it's still 0-0 and you're like, oh, PKs, here we go. This could decide it. And everybody's like, this shit's boring. It's like, yeah, well, it's an art form, but.
Dude, PKs are, I just like watching shootouts in hockey. It's absolutely electric. Absolutely.
Did you watch the PKs from Paraguay and Germany?
I didn't watch them live. I did see on TikTok. I did see them, and yeah, that just nuts.
The difference in size between those two keepers, like the Paraguay's guy was standing flat-footed, just touching the top of the crossbar, and I was like, oh my god. And then you see Manuel Neuer go in there, and he's super tiny compared to him. I'm like, well, no, like that's got to have some sort of like implication in how he was able to stop so many. It's just, I don't know. You see guys like him and Courtois that are huge, because Courtois is pretty big too. So
I think he's 6'7" in that or something like that. 6'7", 6'9". I mean, he's a tall guy, but a lot of those PKs, you get to that level, you have all the talent in the world. You gotta guess right.
Yeah.
So I mean. It's been good. I think U.S. plays tomorrow
at 8. Yep. Mexico plays Ecuador tonight.
I think a lot of Mexico should take that one. I think a lot of people are obviously going with the top 4. They're saying Argentina's going to run it back, which honestly that would be great if they did. Then it's followed up by France, who arguably should have won it last time. Then Brazil, and I think Spain is up there. And then U.S. is floating somewhere mid-table, but I mean,
yeah, their odds went up after the group stage. I think Spain and Germany were co-favorites this year.
Yeah, I think they've U.S. has played much better than a lot of people were thinking that they would, especially with Pulisic being out.
keep in mind, who they played.
Home field, dude.
I mean,
Well, they played Paraguay. Paraguay just beat
Yeah.
Germany.
I
and
mean,
they scored
yeah,
4 on them.
that's
So the
the hell's
current
going on.
favorite is France, and then Argentina, Spain, England, Brazil, Portugal, Morocco, and then the U.S.
It's surprising that Brazil so far down. France makes sense. They have the most well-rounded team.
Mm-hmm.
Their midfield is just disgusting, and their 2 center backs they're playing over in the BPL, I think, and they're some of the top-notch ones. The team's just good overall. It's just weird not seeing like a Benzema in there when you have Mbappe and you're like, oh, just kick it down there. One of the fast guys is gonna get it. So it's not like so much the focal point going to Benzema and then maybe he heads it, maybe he plays a little defense. It's just kind of crazy. The more crossing and more distant passing to try and go over the top of like Mbappe and stuff is very interesting to watch. So it wouldn't surprise me. Hey, it's been a hell of a thing to watch. I'm just pissed because I think in my only spot at work is a dead zone. I get 0 bars there. If I slide over another chair, all the servers in the world. So
Fair. Just watch it on your computer. Who cares?
We,
What are they gonna do?
can't.
Fire? What are they gonna do? Fire you?
One can only wish. One can
Exactly.
only wish.
we did see Messi set the all-time World Cup scorer. He's got 19 goals, beating.
He is absolutely on fire.
He is, yeah. And correct me if I say this name wrong. The past goal scorer, the past record holder was Miroslav Klose. Am I saying that correctly? German guy.
Klose.
Klose.
You got Miroslav, right? Yeah, Miroslav Klose.
Well, I think Miroslav was the closest one. Active players that could beat him. Mbappe has 18 right now. He's only 27. Erling Haaland, he's only 25. He has 5 goals. This is his first actual World Cup, from what I understand. And then I just put this name on here because I like this guy, Harry Kane. He's got 11, but he's 32, so he's probably not going to beat that 19 World Cup goal threshold. But Mbappe could beat it this year. I mean, the way he's been playing, and then Haaland could be hot on his tails.
They both have 6 goals actually right now in the cup, with Mbappe having 2 assists on top of that. So yeah,
Race for the gold boots. Very active.
Yeah, and then Holland's has 5. So yeah, there's a lot of goal scoring. All of it. Need to watch more matches. Normally I'm asleep.
You're right. It does make it a lot more fun to watch from an American perspective. I get the whole art of the possession and passing percentages and all that, but it's just more fun when
that to me is also very fun to watch when they get like, that's one of my favorite things about the NHL and hockey and soccer, football. Sorry, I'll say it correctly, are very, very similar in some aspects. And like with puck movement, watching teams move the puck in the offensive zone, I love it. It's one of my favorite things. Like, yeah, I love to watch a sweet goal or goals get scored, but to watch a team pass, and I think we've talked about it before, Fish, when we've been at like Cyclones games. Like, you could just tell there's a clear difference between how big of a jump it is from like those lower levels to the top level. I mean, you can tell which guys have a chance to make it, which guys are just making dumb, stupid mistakes because they're trying to force things that aren't there. And it's the same thing in football.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of like, especially the camera angle too, that aerial view, that telebroadcast from the old games and stuff like that. You can really watch plays and strategies unfold in real time, and that's what, like Zoltowski said, that's why I love watching it. Like, yeah, the goal scoring is awesome. You get to see some of the best athletes in the world play, but to kind of understand and kind of look into it and go, oh, they're going to pass it here, draw the midfielder in a little bit, and then they're going to shoot it over the top to the far left side, dribble it down, hold it, wait for that other defender to come midfield and cross over. Then they're going to pay, stuff like that, where now I'm even talking about it, and it's like, oh, okay. You just had that knowledge for years now, but it's like, oh, I know exactly what they're doing. it's just very interesting and very cool to have that just kind of unravel for that spectacular goal or that tapping
Mhm.
goal. It's just, a lot of the Brazilians are known for their footwork. So you had Ronaldinho and, R9 out there and stuff like that. And it's just like, oh, wow, that ball actually doesn't leave their foot. And I think a lot of people, a lot of Americans now that they get to, watch it on TV, it's completely different than watching it in person. So now a lot of people are seeing it in person. They're like, wow, this is a different ball game. It's a different. So I think the soccer ratings or the football ratings will probably go up a lot more and capture a lot more audience over here, especially for the casual people. And then they'll get tied into the BPL and stuff like that. So it's good. I'm having fun. It just sucks that we'll blink and it'll be over, and then we got to wait another 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, it's like the Olympics, you know.
Well, I guess you get the Euro Cup too and stuff like that in 2 years, but upsetting.
Fish, Messi's 38. I know you're a huge Messi fan. You think this is his last ride? Does he come back for one more at the ripe old age of 42?
I mean, I could see it. The way he his play style. Him and Ronaldo are just different breeds, right? Ronaldo might be one of the best that obviously we'll ever see, but it'll probably be the most dominant goal scorer out there, right? He's very good at scoring goals. Um, Messi's position is never so much of a physicality thing. He's more of the strategy behind it, plays the midfield, plays CF, kind of waits for that certain pass. So he's not going to go bang and bang for a jump ball or anything like that. So I could see him continue as. I think the only thing that would hold him back would be injury. I think he could definitely, depending on how if he wins this one, obviously you want to see them kind of go out, ride off in the sunset. I said that last time. I was like, just ride out, and he looks like he's 10 years younger playing again. So that longevity with him is just something I would like to see him again. I don't know. I could see it happening. I mean, 42 is really not. It's old, but I mean, he's also been playing since he was 13 stuff like that. So it's just like little things like that where as long as he keeps playing the position and the strategy behind of what he's playing now, he can continue to play. It's a lot different than the NBA where you got another 7 foot guy that just gave you a rib shot and you're like, damn, I'm gonna feel that for 4 weeks. Whereas this one, he could do a little dunk pass, and him and Ronaldo have so much respect in all these leagues that anyone that would try and jeopardize that and try and hurt one of them or go for an aggressive tackle knows that they will be 1,000 death threats on that guy's doorstep in 10 minutes. So
And his lineage.
it's a different thing. So I think he could go to 42 for sure. I think if they win this one, then I think he kind of. I mean, he already sealed it with the World Cup win already. He's not going to catch any of the Brazilians or Germans or anything like that. But I mean, eat it up while you can now because a couple more years, I don't know if we'll see them play anymore.
Yeah, I know Ronaldo kind of got some flack for his game one performance. Saying that he was one of the worst players that were starting on his squad just because of, he seemed like he wanted to be the hero. There's a lot of talk about, Messi versus Ronaldo right now in terms of how impactful they are on their team. But shifting gears here a little bit, we have some NBA news.
Lots of NBA news.
We have Giannis Antetokounmpo has been traded to the Heat by the Milwaukee Bucks. Huge blockbuster trade. I mean, Miami got Giannis and Bobby Portis. The Milwaukee Bucks are getting, if they keep all these picks, they're getting 8 players under the age of 26. So Tyler Hero is the oldest player that they've got, guard out of Kentucky, 26 years old. Kel'el Ware, 22-year-old center out of Indiana. He's 7 foot tall. He might be Kryptonian with the name Kal-El. We got Jamie Jacquez Jr., 25-year-old forward out of UCLA. And then Kasparis, not even going to try that last name, 20-year-old guard out of Illinois. He's Lithuanian, not Greek. So I did check that just because I think it'd be funny if 2 Greek guys got traded for each other. But they also got 3 first-round picks, including this year's number 13, 1 pick swap, no idea what that means, and then 1 second rounder. So if the Heat are trying to win now, they got one of the best players to do so, mixing him with Bam Adebayo, and then maybe this next guy we're going to talk about goes back to the Heat again. But the Bucks got nothing but potential going forward. I think this is a great trade for both. I'd be interested to see what you guys have to say on it. I know, Zoltowski, plug your ears. You're not a basketball guy, but
It's all right. It's all right. Everybody's got their thing.
It's okay.
I like it. I think you're right. I think Miami's Heat going for the win now thing. I think with Bam, what he did this last year, everybody's like, "Whoa, we need to get him support." Look, we've seen this before where we get 2 or 3 bigs and there's really no other shooters or anything like that. It would be interesting to see that one player go back there, but then again, now you got 3 bigs, and then it just kind of goes down to who's the shooter, who's going to run point, and then what does the rest of the bench look like? We know that one injury could kind of tear down this whole team. So I don't mind it for the Heat. I think they're gaining a lot of good traction there. Really, the Bucks, the players, never heard of any of them.
Tyler Hero's good.
Outside of Tyler Hero, but it's not like you say, it's not a sexy pick, right? He's gonna get you some points. He's gonna be that good guard to kind of fill in when needed and shoot. He's not gonna be the guy to make that clutch shot. The bigger thing though is the 3 first-round picks, especially this year's number 13. Could be huge for them, especially. That's what everybody was kind of worried about when the rumors kind of fluttered up last year of like, oh, is Giannis going to get traded? What are they going to get? Is it going to be a haul? This is a perfect haul for them because now, yes, they do lose arguably one of the best players in the NBA who has done nothing but, win them 1 championship and done great things with the Bucks. But now we know when people and teams trade their best player, there's always that awkward rebuilding stage, right? There's okay, well, we lost him. Who the hell are we going to get to replace him? Oh, good news is they don't have to do too much rebuilding. And really, they have enough capital if they wanted to go out and get a younger Giannis or younger player who has star capabilities and potential. They can now do that if they don't like where the 13th pick is or the next 2, NBA drafts and such. So they have a lot of draft capital to use that to kind of get multiple pieces that it might not get that one Giannis, but they can get multiple semi-Giannis's and kind of really fill up that roster. Kind of like what OKC did. They had a lot of good draft picks. They kind of built those guys up young. Next, they have a great team. This is kind of, I'm hoping to see what the Bucks are kind of going in that same trend of either draft the right players since we have an abundance of picks now. Now we can make the right call, get that power forward, and on the loop run, get that small forward, get that shooting guard next year. So now they kind of really build that all-star roster without really losing $1 billion in, draft picks or trying to sign Paul George for $1 million or, James Harden for another $12 billion that the fucking Sixers have done.
Yeah, don't sign James Harden.
Get rid of Embiid. Get rid of all these guys. But no, I think it's a good trade. Honestly, I would probably give it to the Bucks just a little bit more. I feel that size a lot less riskier with higher potential than obviously you got your Giannis and stuff like that. You hope, as a Miami Heat fan, you hope that gets you the caliber to move up. But it is going to be very interesting to see what the Celtics are doing too, because it seems like they're shopping everyone and their grandmother's house. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens there. And we haven't had a huge, super team build in the last few years where everyone tries to big up again and get the big 3 and trying to be, solid contenders again. So it's very interesting. This offseason has been a little crazy already. So
it has been.
Sorry, Zoltowski, you got anything to add to that? Any big basketball guy?
I mean, it doesn't matter because LeBron's just going to go to the Warriors and they're going to make another super team. So,
They can't, actually.
They can't? I don't know. It was all over my Facebook today.
Now, supposedly that has fizzled out. There was something about a minimal they hit. I don't know. I had to read into it a little bit more, but I saw that too. Like, oh well, he's just gonna go to Golden State. They're gonna get the boys back together, and all
Can't
they're
beat
gonna
him,
have
join him
fun.
type thing.
Yeah. So there's a few things where LeBron could go. Obviously, he turned down his Lakers thing, did his goodbyes, yada yada yada. You can go two ways, right? He's played the villain theme lately with bouncing from potential number one All Star team to another potential number one All Star team. You go a couple routes. Either you join the Knicks or OKC, or you go to the Celtics. You go somewhere where you're like, yeah, they got a 90% chance to win next year. Let's just go with that and just kind of help improve them. Or you do your farewell tour and you either go back to Cleveland or you go back to Miami and
Come home, Bron.
and play your career out. The crazy thing is there's no way in hell he's going to be asking for $50 million again a year.
No.
Right, guys got $3 billion in the bank account, and he's trying to cap clutch the entire team, and it's crazy to me. So I don't know. We should have an answer here soon, but
Yeah, apparently his agent is speaking to every team. I saw that
his
come up today.
agent's looking to cash out. Also, did you see that LeBron and the old Cav boys got together
Timothy
for a golf outing? But Timothy Mozgov did not get the invite. He seemed pretty bummed about it.
I saw he wasn't there and Mo Williams wasn't there, but
booby, yeah, it's crazy. Kevin Love was there. It's skinny Kevin Love, not fat Kevin Love when he was good.
No, I think he'll either go to Miami or Cleveland. I don't think he's going to go anywhere else. I'm more interested to see what this means for Bronny. Is he going to be a Laker? Is he getting cut? Is he out of the league?
I also saw this on Facebook. Could be wrong, but apparently his contract was just like fully guaranteed. So,
it was fully guaranteed 2.6 million. So I saw that too, and they're like, "Oh, Bronny's thing is fully guaranteed," and then you read into it, and you're like, "Oh, it's only 2.6. It's like barely a vet, a vet minimal." So I don't know.
They'll pay that out and cut him if they want to.
I don't think
I'll take it.
I don't think they'll cut him. I think they still get, just because of who LeBron is and what he's done with the Lakers and how much sway he has. I'm sure he's got some stake in the Lakers eventually, or written in his contract that he's got some type of ownership with it. I'm sure he's talked to the AIDS wonder, what's his name? Magic. He's talked to Magic and a few others. So I don't think they're going to outright cut Bronny. I think they may give him a year or two to see if he can continue to develop. And then once that contract is up and ready, I mean, unless he's like, yeah, I want 42 million. It's like, well, you average 3 points a game. No. So I don't think they'll cut him outright. I think it's going to stir a lot of shit up. But practice squad or coming off the bench, yeah, sounds pretty good.
When does LeBron's other son? When's he
the
eligible?
Better son?
Yeah.
The better, yeah. It's got to be coming up here soon because, I mean, he's. How old was It's Bronny? 23?
His name's Bryce, right? Bryce James?
Yeah. Who's like 6'9", who actually looks like a small forward.
He's 19.
So what?
Playing
2 years?
Arizona. Yeah.
A year?
He's only 6'5". I thought he was, like you said, he was taller than that.
I thought he was 6'9".
The first question on
6'5".
Google is Bryce actually 6'6".
6'5" is even small. That's a shooting guard at that point.
Yeah. How tall is Bronny? He's probably about the same.
6'3", 6'4"?
He's 6'2". So Bronny's very small compared to Bryce and his dad.
Yeah, who's gonna get his dad's height?
Is there a third James brother we do not know about?
I thought so, but I've been 0 for 2 on heights already, so I'd rather not be wrong on that one too.
Got the mom nerf going. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to see where LeBron goes. I mean, he's 40, what,
41
41?
will be 42 in December. Liz and I were talking about it earlier.
Probably not. Like, he's not going to have a huge impact where he goes, but it's still LeBron.
I mean, it's a leadership thing, 100%.
Yeah.
And you look at it too, as people want to go play with him. The little bit of basketball that I do know that I did see, it's like when Luka, right? I think went to the Lakers. You know, like that. The Lakers team, because LeBron went there, they went and got more players. It's like when he was in Cleveland, you know.
Luka Doncic.
Sure.
Yeah, but you're right. I mean, a lot of players are going to want to play with LeBron because they know that, one, what he can bring to the table. Two, I mean, if I'm an organization, I'm trying to bring LeBron in just for the knowledge and understanding. I mean, he's been playing since he was 18, right? And he doesn't need to bang in the paint. He doesn't need to be a Joel Embiid or try and do that. Right now, he's the messy playmaker, the facilitator. What? You talking about banging paint? They get you going?
It made me think of that Charles Barkley clip. When a guy's banging you.
He's got to shake him off. Yeah, no, I thought the same thing. As I think in my mind, I had a little pause. I'm like, interesting.
Wait.
But he just needs he should go into. He'll still get his 20 some odd points a game, and he'll drive the lane when needed. But he's not going to back somebody down. He's not going to do that as often. You can see the assists go up a lot more, and his rebounds go down. That's all you're looking for as a facility playmaker. The knowledge, honestly, if I can get him to an organization with me and be like, hey, coach the young guys, teach them your ways. What do you want to get paid? You'll play. We might not win anything, but you got to think all that knowledge and shit and everything that he could break down in a tape and say, hey, he's going to go that way. You might want to look left or, guard right or whatever it may be, position your body this way. He can pick that up better than a lot of these coaches who really haven't played the game in forever or at all. So, I mean, I don't know. I would look to bring him in just a knowledge alone and capabilities, and you can just kind of give him the clipboard. Look, Jackie Moon did it, and he did a great job, right? He's a player coach. Just let him do his thing.
Do you think he'll coach when he finally retires in 10 years?
No.
I think he'll take at least a break first.
Yeah, he'll spend time with the family. He'll do what he wants to do, and then he may get bored, especially if like Bronny or his kids start having kids. Then I can kind of see him, being that grandfather figure, and then bringing all, Chris Bosh and everybody else in there.
If Bronny and Bryce end up on the same NBA team, then he may come coach that team. I could definitely see that happening.
Or he'll be like Yager and just go play in the G League or, overseas until he's 82. Till he needs a walker.
Are you guys ready to talk about some NFC West?
Yes, sir.
All right, switching gears here. NFC West. Make sure. Okay, there we go. Can you guys see everything okay?
I think so.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, sure. Good enough. That'll work.
We have the NFC West preview. These were the standings of 2025, with the Seahawks at 14-3, the Rams at 12-5, the Niners at 12-5, and then the Cardinals at 3-14. Three of these teams obviously had 12 or more wins, and 3 of them made the playoffs. The Rams changed their logo this year to just be very boring and one single color.
Very blue.
Yeah, I don't like the yellow.
It's because they're sad because they know that they have to find a quarterback after this year.
Don't they have?
Well, they got Tyler Simpson.
Yeah.
Oh, you're funny.
The greatest. Oh, the guy he drafted him for a reason.
What's the last Alabama quarterback that's worked out in the NFL?
Jalen Hurts.
Oh, he was Oklahoma. That's where he had all his success at.
No, because he had success in Alabama too, and then moved transferred to Oklahoma because Tua stroke hands took over his position.
Yeah,
Atlanta
and they say that
Falcons.
they say that Nick Saban's a football genius. I didn't know what he was doing.
He's a genius at paying his players. Anyways, we see the Seahawks. This is what they did over the course of the offseason. They drafted Jadarian Price. They drafted Emmanuel Henderson, pick 199. They re-signed pretty much their entire wide receiver room. They re-signed Jake Bobo, Rashid Shaheed, and Jackson Smith and Jigba. But we do see the guys that left. We got Kenny Walker. He's a Chief. Cam Akers is a free agent. Reek Woolen, Fish, you got to be happy about that. He's an Eagle now.
I can't be more excited about that.
Really, really good corner there. I think he's still in his prime too. They just probably didn't have enough money to pay the guy. You got Kobe Bryant, safety for the Bears now, and then Boye Mafe, edge rusher now for the Bengals. He's very fast off the edge. So I think they took a little bit of a downturn this year. They didn't really add much through free agency or anything of note, rather. They just got their draft picks, re-signed their guys, and they're going to try and go for it again. But here's their stats. Sorry.
Just real quick on that, because we talk about it every year. Every team that wins the Super Bowl, it always happens, because then now the guys, we got to get paid. All the guys that are up for contract. I mean, Kenny Walker was going to walk. He's going to go somewhere and just make a bunch of money, Super Bowl MVP. Yeah. It is what it is. I like Jadarian Price is the backup Notre Dame running back, right? If
you want to call him backup, yes, essentially. I mean, he and Jeremiah Love split.
Did they split
pretty evenly? Yeah.
That's a great. It's a Big Ten running backs are fantastic. I love Big Ten running backs because they actually run the ball in the Big Ten. So
is Notre Dame in the Big Ten?
They're independent, but they play Big Ten teams.
Okay.
That's my mistake. I don't know why. I was thinking of like, I was thinking because Saquon's from Penn State. He also he plays on the Rams, and I can't think of his name. Travion, Blake Corum. There's lots of them.
Yeah.
But independent, Notre Dame they run the ball.
Yeah.
They don't just air it out like everyone else does.
So from a fantasy perspective, you can probably see a lot of the same guys having the same type of role next year. The big question mark for me is that running back position right now. And I know it's because he's a rookie. They have Charbonnet listed as a starter on the depth chart. Jadarian Price is the second string. I think that's probably going to be more of a 60-40 split to Price. Unfortunately, because I have Charbonnet in many leagues, but I think Charbonnet is still good enough to handle the workload if something happens. So if you have him in a dynasty league, definitely keep him. Keep both of those guys. We already know Jackson Smith and Jigba is going to get his stuff. Jake Bobo, not really a factor in fantasy. Rashid Shaheed, we could see a bit of an uptick for him this year. Cooper Kupp is aging. He's listed as a wide receiver 3 right now. Cooper number 2, JSN number 1, but I think you could probably see a little more of an uptick because he was traded mid-season last year, correct, Rashid? So he's going to be in this system for a whole year. He's going to be able to know more of the plays. So I think fantasy-wise, he may be a little bit more of a sleeper more than just a kick returner. This is where they placed last year. I mean, defense outstanding. That's why they won the Super Bowl. Offense also outstanding. The rush yards was the lowest rank they had. If you look at their last year's numbers, they improved, their 2024 numbers, they improved in every category. They had a very even pass run ratio. The thing that on this screen that surprises me is they only converted 55% of their red zone attempts, which is very close to another team we're going to talk about, and it's the 3-14 team.
How many times were they in the red zone, though? Is the big question.
You think that they scored more off big plays than?
I don't necessarily think. I mean, yeah, yes, to a certain degree, yes, I think they do. With adding Shithy, I mean, I think he stretched the field down, and then JSN also helped stretch it. Kenny, they had a couple bigger plays, but you got to think a lot of the points also came on the defense side, so there really wasn't a need
Yeah.
for them to go ahead and be in the red zone. And then when they did get the ball back, most of the time they're already up winning. So there was just go ahead and run out the clock. You gotta milk the clock a little bit. So that doesn't surprise me as much. But I am looking at some of the categories from last year into this year. I mean, it is kind of nuts to see, especially the rushing. I mean, it's
Huge steps up.
essentially worst in rushing and then 11th. So big.
Yeah, I mean their points scored last year, they only scored 375. They scored over 100 points more in 2025. So you're probably right. There was a lot more of big play ability going on for the Seahawks. That's a good point. I'll have to check how many red zone attempts they had next year or last year.
I'm trying to find it real quick, but we can move on and come back to it.
Yeah, we can move on if you're ready. We have the Rams next. Their notable transactions from 2025 offseason. Obviously, they made a couple trades for Myles Garrett, Trent McDuffie. They signed Jalen Watson. He's another corner, I believe, also from Kansas City. And then we get into their draft picks. For draft picks, I just included offensive draft picks because it's a fantasy show. So you got Ty Simpson, Max Clare, and CJ Daniels, pick 13, 61, and 197. They really only lost a couple players. They lost Tutu Atwell. He had a couple of big plays last year. They lost Jared Verse, and then they also lost starting corner Kobe Turner. But with Trent McDuffie and Jalen Watson coming in, he was not going to start over either of those two guys. Matt Stafford signed an extension. I think it was a 1 year or a 2 years. I'm not really sure how long that was. Tyler Higbee re-signed again, which a lot of the fantasy community is upset about because let Colby Parkinson eat or just let Max Clare take over. And then they re-signed safety Cameron Curl to a 3-year deal. So
it's a 1 year, by the way, for Stafford, $55 million.
1 year. I thought it was, I knew it was 1 or 2. But you can see they did a lot of work on the defense in free agency. I mean, they got some absolute playmakers in Garrett, McDuffie, and Watson. They retained Stafford for 1 more year. He still has that receiving core. You've still got Kyron Williams. You've still got Blake Corum backing him up. The Rams could go this year, I think.
I mean,
they're pushing their chips in.
It's F them picks. They're all in to win.
They're doing it again. If you look at their performance from 2025, they were first in pass yards, total yards, and points on the offensive side. You can see where they kind of had some issues throughout the year. That was on the defense. They were 19th in pass yards allowed. Bringing in those 2 corners, also bringing in Myles Garrett is really going to help with those numbers. They did have a very pass-heavy offense last year. A lot of those are probably also Kyron Williams catching balls out of the backfield, but when you've got receivers like Puka, Devontae Adams, you've got that tight end room, they're definitely going to be utilized more than just, handing the ball off and watching it go down, watching the clock go down. Offense, time spent on offense was 30 minutes, 11 seconds, very even split between offense and defense. So my question to you boys is, do you think that with a more dominant defense, can the Rams win the big dance? Can they overcome the Seahawks?
Yes. I think they overcome the Seahawks with ease. That offense alone, and again, it was never the offense, right? And these numbers state it. The defense, well, let me take that back. The front 7 were insane
Yeah.
They were, you got Fisk there, you had Verse. I mean, even the linebackers were really good. It was always the edge play, like the outer edge players, and then your fullback safeties. That were always the issues, right? And it's bad when Hurts is throwing for 300 plus yards multiple times a game against them. It's just it's unheard of. So, like to what you said, what did they do this entire offseason? They signed 1,000 cornerbacks. Great. Awesome. Yeah, they lost one and Tutu Atwell. That guy wasn't going to start anyway. So, no, I think if everything goes according to plan, there's no injuries, everyone meshes well, the defense, the cornerbacks, they figure that shit out. I think if they matched up with the Seahawks again, I think they destroy them. It's offenses with Puka and Devontae. It's too good to. I mean this is a team where you can put up 40 points consecutively in multiple weeks and go, oh, defense gave up 20. Okay, that's fine. So it's. I hate to say I don't want them to. I'm glad Verse is gone because that guy just talks shit the entire time, and there's 1,000 clips of him talking shit, and then Big Davis running it down after that block field goal, and then us winning. But it's I have them taking the top of the table, not the Seahawks.
Yeah, this is the scariest team I think in the NFC this year. To be completely honest with you,
Yeah, this thing is terrifying.
Yeah, both sides of the ball are absolutely insane. And I mean, just on the offensive side, we've seen what Stafford can do. Even after he misses the entire offseason with a hurt back. And then Puka, I swear to God, his gloves need to be checked. Gloves, hands, whatever he has on. If he wears gloves, if he doesn't, they need to be checked for foreign substances. That man can catch insane balls. Like it was against the Falcons. It was they were losing at the end of the game, and he's like literally on his tiptoes, stretched out as far as he can go, and he catches it. It's nuts. And then you get the running backs. Talk about the tight ends. It's this is a scary team. And
the only thing you have to worry about is one player on this team specifically, and it's not Puka. It's not Stafford. It's the guy. It's the guy that likes to cry and bitch when he doesn't get his way.
Who would that be?
Mr. Myles Garrett.
Oh,
that guy. If they start losing in a half, he's gonna cry and throw his helmet down.
I doubt it because he knows that his team actually has a chance to win. He won't be out on the field so much. He won't be so tired.
Oh, that's right. Because what did he say before that he was going? He's chasing a ring and didn't care about the money and then signed for the money, and then bitch about being on bet. Okay, got it. I sometimes you forget what people say, right?
I weirdly don't feel the need to defend this guy anymore.
I don't know why he did the first place.
Well, he's on my wall in a different colorway. Last thing I wanted to say about these two teams that we just talked about, they were 1-2 in differential of points. So the Seahawks were plus 191, and then the Rams were plus 172. So 1-2 in point differential for the entire season, the entire year there. Which is probably why the Rams have tried to bolster that defense a little bit more. Maybe get some defensive scores, but you guys ready to talk about a team I'm really not sure about?
This team needs to be studied though, because you could wipe out the entire roster and they'll still somehow win 9 games.
It's a Shanahan system, dude.
There needs to be multiple books, research studies, like fund it. I want the data. How?
You see their additions over the offseason. We have Mike Evans, Christian Kirk joining the squad. We're talking about the 49ers for audio listeners out there. Defensive tackle Osa Adigizua. Dre Greenlaw's back. Really happy about Dre Greenlaw being back, partnering up with Fred Warner again. Their 2 offensive picks this year were wide receiver Dijon Stribling, pick 33, and then Kalen Black, pick 90. There's
I think you can say that.
subtractions. Can't say what? Kalen Black?
I don't think you can say that.
Okay.
I'm just being facetious.
I know. Subtractions, you got Kendrick Bourne, he's now a Cardinal. Juwan Jennings, he's now a receiver. Sky Moore, he's now a Packer. Those are three, count them, 3 receivers. And then, if you want to count this as a subtraction for this year, Brandon Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk is definitely no longer on the squad. He did not play a snap of football last year. He's a free agent.
He's going to Vegas because Fernando has nobody to throw the ball to.
He probably is going to Vegas. That's a good shout. They did also re-sign Trent Williams, who is 57 years old at this point. I think he's getting paid like an exorbitant amount of money to come back for one more year. So I don't know how I feel about this team. These receivers are very different than what they've had in the past. They've never really had a big body like Mike Evans with that status. Now Juwan's a big guy, but he's not Mike Evans, and Mike Evans is not Juwan Jennings. They're just not the same caliber player. They did some good on the defense, some good in the front seven. Jean Stribling, no idea how he'll be in the NFL. He was really good. I believe he played at Ole Miss. You've still got CMC there for a while. Whenever he decides to retire, I'm sure he'll retire a 49er, not a Panther. You've got Big Cock Brock at the helm. You've got George Kittle for a couple more years. I mean,
Did you really just say that?
it just, like, this team doesn't excite me. It seems like there's no look to like the future. I don't think that this roster can win now. I don't think that they're going to overcome the Seahawks or the Rams. I don't think they have any chance. But I don't know. Some people can trust in Shanahan.
I mean, a couple things you look at, right? And you look at the Mike Williams and stuff like that, and right, Mike Evans. I'm saying Mike Williams. Blacked out for a second. But Mike Evans, I mean, a lot of their, I think they miss the Deebo Samuel. I think they miss that presence of he's not going to burn you for insanely blazing speed, but when he catches it over the middle, he's going to get 15 extra yards. I think they're looking for someone like that, where Juwan tried to be that guy last year. Him being at 6'3", has some good games, but I think they missed that short little stocky guy who is just a scrapper. They're going to try and fill it with Mike Evans to get a little bit more possession. I think you're going to see a lot of teams go in that possession route, and Mike Evans is going to get you that possession. If you need that 3rd and 7 or that 3rd and 10, you can look his way and he'll grab it. Let's be honest though. This entire offense and this entire team stems off of one player.
Christian McCaffrey.
Yep. As long as both his hamstrings and calves and lower extremities, as long as those are okay, they will win games because they'll give him 25 touches a game running. They'll give him 25 touches running and another 10 through the air. That's half the offense of the entire game goes through him. They will win games because of him. Now, if he gets hurt or something else, they had to rely. Well, what was the quarterback's name? What did you say?
Brock Purdy.
No, I don't think that's what you said.
I saw a shadow cast up here when he said Big Purdy, but
I thought you said something else.
I think they're going to end up.
That's what George Kittle calls him.
End up having to rely on Brock Purdy a little bit more, and we know that running backs behind are going to be good, and Shanahan's, that structure, that offense. It's a little different when you can go, there you go, CMC, have fun. And then he just tears it up for 70 yards. You're like, oh, I don't have to do anything. So as they'll win games, I don't think they're going to win 12 games. I kind of see them in that middle of the pack. They may squeeze it in a wild card game, but that offense is very, very dependent on one player alone. And I didn't see him jump on a plane in Germany or anything lately, so he should be okay. But
They're also very old. That entire team is very old.
Yeah, how old is Kittle? Because
Kittle's
36.
30 something.
I'm gonna say he'll play though again until he can't move his arms.
yeah, it might be week 3.
Trent Williams is 37. 37 years old, and I think it said his birthday was in September. No, July. So he's going to be 38 before the season starts. Kittle is 32. He was born in 93. He'll be 33 during the season in October. McCaffrey, I mean, age comes for running backs. McCaffrey's 30. So who knows if that comes to bite him this year. He's missed some time, so maybe it won't. Mike Evans, we know he's on the older side. He's also 32. Just a lot of, I'm not excited for this team. Not excited wouldn't be excited to be a Niners fan right now. Jake Tongs is still there. Ricky Pearsall's still there.
Jake Tongs. Isaac Garendo, is he still there?
Listed as running back 4.
Okay. How many people are behind him? 3, right?
ESPN just goes to 4. I don't know.
I mean, the only thing I'd be excited about is to see the adversity they're going to deal with and how many wins they're going to pull out. So, like, that is the only thing where it's like, oh, hey, Brock Purdy's hurt. Like, everybody's hurt. And then, yeah, the 49ers just blew out this team that they should have lost to.
Over under 9.5 wins.
Push. Give me a push.
I was going to say, I'd take a push on that. They're not going to get, I don't think they're going to get to 12. I think it would be a successful season if they hit 10, but I think that sweet spot of like 8 to 9 is way more realistic for that team.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're right, especially if one of these old guys goes down, which we've seen very, very well may happen for this team.
If CMC goes down, they win 5 games, maybe.
Yeah. Again. But you see last year they scored 437 points. Pretty good. 10th in the league. They were 7th and 5th in total yards and pass yards. 24th in rush yards. That's because they're always passing the ball, as you can see. 56% of pass plays run to 44% run plays. Their defense was they had an outlier year last year. Fred Warner, being the heart and soul of that defense, missed a lot of time. He tore his Achilles. He's back this year. Him, Nick Bosa, Osa Digizua, the new addition, Diamador Lenore being there in the back end. I think that they're going to have a better defensive outing that you'll see this year coming up. They last year defensively they were 29th in points allowed. They were 8th, 5th, and 18th in yards allowed though. So very good lockdown pass defense they had in 2024. Yeah, I don't know, man. Team does not excite me. This is probably the team that excites me the least for this upcoming season in terms of fantasy production. Maybe Mike Evans will be reliable. If you don't have CMC or Kittle as your tight end, don't have many 49ers, I would say. Brock is really not a guy you want to be at the helm of your dynasty teams or anything like that. He doesn't have any mobility in himself. So, you guys got anything to add before we talk about Arizona?
Nice, he's got a hard on for Purdy, but I don't understand it.
I don't get it either.
I don't get it, man.
You need a quarterback that can move. All right, let's see here. We got the Arizona Cardinals. They went 3-14 last year. They did not re-sign or restructure anybody. No one notable, at least. We'll talk about their subtractions first. You see Kyler Murray's gone. Michael Carter's gone. Greg Dortch is gone. Zay Jones is gone. And Calais Campbell's gone. Calais Campbell's almost 40 years old. Still a mountain of a man playing defensive tackle. I think he's in Miami this year. I should have put their teams next to it. I didn't do it on this slide, unfortunately. Their additions, you got Gardner Minshew and Carson Beck coming in to battle against the beef brisket for that number 1 spot. You got the touchdown vulture, Tyler Allgeier and Jeremiah Love coming in as running backs. Kendrick
What are they up to
Bourne,
now? 20 running backs?
Yeah, at least 4 of relevancy. One of them
You
being
just ride that 4 spot.
your boy.
Trey Benson gets the shaft again. I don't understand how. I think we talked about this weeks ago too when the draft happened, right? I think at Zoltowski, your team is probably the sole reason for this, going with the 2-headed monster.
Yeah.
Running backs is that people are starting to see longevity. Like, yeah, you have 2 incredible running backs. Guess what? You don't have to burn them out in the first 5 years and go, well, shit, we didn't win anything with them. I guess we'll just pitch them and rinse and repeat. Now that you go to a 2-headed monster, you prolong their life by a 2-3 years, even depending on how you use them. This doesn't make sense, right? They draft Jeremiah Love. Great, sick. I won't be able to touch him in fantasy because I know what I'm doing. Then I don't lose often. So,
He's gonna get a ton of yards. It's gonna be like Atlanta all over again. He's gonna get a ton of yards, and then they're gonna put the touchdown vulture in, and he's gonna get the touchdown.
No. Keep in mind, I think we're forgetting about a player who's also there still.
That's what I was going to say. They have 2 touchdown vultures.
Conner.
Yeah, James Conner. Forgot about him.
They have Allgeier now, who is the actual vulture, and now you have Jeremiah Love. Unless you're planning on sitting Jeremiah Love, but you don't get a 4th overall pick and then sit him for a year. And then you got Trey Benson just hanging out on the bench. It doesn't. Draft Jeremiah Love. Draft Jeremiah Love. I get it. Allgeier, sure, I get that too. Cool. Try and get rid of Connor then. Connor's 30-something. He's still got some juice left. Dump him. Dump him to some awful team that's like,
he's on his 10th year.
Get rid of him. Get rid of him. You don't need him.
He's 31.
It's just a lot of this doesn't make any sense.
Damn, James Conner is big. 6'1", 233.
But to your point, the subtractions though, I think is Greg Dortch, Zay Jones. I don't even know if Zay Jones still played. Calais Campbell. He'll see his grandkid play in the league with him side by side. It's crazy shit. The only thing
they're tanking.
They're gonna regret losing is Kyler Murray.
You think so?
I say that is because the beef brisket, although he had a really good year with Michael Wilson, I think kind of takes a little step back. And you're telling me that Carson Beck or the porn star is going to do it? It's just not. Sorry for all the listeners. This is Gardner Minshew. I don't think that's going to be in the right direction. I think now Kyler actually has a team he can play with. Being over there in Minnesota, I think he's going to come with a chip on his shoulder. I think it's going to be different. We're going to see a different Kyler. We're going to see 1st and 2nd year Kyler, not the last 2 years. But hey, I could be wrong.
No, I know we'll get there, but I have to mention this just because you brought up Kyler going to Minnesota. I actually think that is great for Minnesota. As much as I like JJ because he's a Michigan man, there are a lot of deep threats there. And they're going to have to respect his ability to run. So I think Kyler getting out of Arizona is one of the best things that could happen to him.
I think Kyler in Minnesota is a perfect fit.
Yep.
The quarterback whisperer, he's going to coach him up and not let him play Xbox in October.
And here's the other thing too. I think they're trying to rebuild for the 17th year in a row.
Yeah.
Because the draft class next year for QBs is stacked. I mean, it is insane.
I think the overall draft class next year is supposed to be insanely bad.
Yeah. Like, because you got CJ Carr, he's at Notre Dame. Trinidad Chambliss, he was at Ole Miss.
Trinidad James coming in?
Arch Manning.
Sorsby?
So sourcing might be a TBD on that one.
Dante Moore, Julian Sayin,
Saying
Nico Iamaleava, who threw everything away when he left Tennessee to go to UCLA, where they won like 3 games. DJ Lagway at Baylor, he's really good. John Mateer at Oklahoma, that is one.
That's a hell of a class.
That's a one tough son of a bitch, and that's just a couple names that are on here. Like, there's a lot, and I think that's what they're doing. They got their 2-piece running back. Now you've got these options to trade with. You've got these running backs that, now that we're going towards that 2-headed monster, now you've got pieces to get draft picks. I think that's what they're going for here.
I don't think anyone's going to trade for James Conner. Maybe Trey Benson. Because he's young.
And they've got another young kid there out of Cincinnati. A little local boy.
Local fella. Oh, they also added Devin Duvernay from the Ravens. I should have put that on here, but he's more of a kick returner when it comes to
Duvernay.
Hey, man, special teams are important.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I agree with you. This team is rebuilding. They went 3-14 last year. They're getting some pieces, and they're going to try and get the rest of them next year and see what they can do. But this is not the year for the Cardinals. I'm sorry, any Arizona fans out there. I'm in the same boat as you. So
anything can happen, man. You never know. NFL's a weird place.
True. It is a strange place.
They also had, like, I think James Conner got hurt like week 2, and then Trey Benson got hurt. Like, they were hurt last year, and the running back. And then, Kyler was out because he was playing a lot of Black Ops 7.
Camo grinding.
The one guy from the Ohio State University,
Maserati Marv.
Yeah, I mean, Michael Wilson stepped in now.
Maserati, I might be a bust, Harrison.
Yeah, I think he added another 15 pounds of muscle. Why?
Is he bigger than Trey McBride yet?
I mean, why?
Who's their tight end?
Trey McBride.
Yeah.
Might be Marvin Harrison next year.
Hey, man. Who knows?
But you see their numbers. I have them up on the screen. Audio listeners, they were very bad on defense. Bottom 24th in most categories. Offense, not much better. Their outlier was their passing offense. We all know the crazy year that Beef Brisket had.
Love it.
Setting NFL records. They passed the ball 66% of the time. I've never seen someone pass the ball 2/3% of the time.
Again, talk about all the time. When you're losing,
true,
you can't run the ball.
Is 2/3% the right way to say that?
No, absolutely not.
I don't think it is.
It's just 60 or 67. Round up.
How many percent?
67.
You get it.
Right?
6, 7, yeah. So, yeah, Cardinals, not a lot to be excited about. I'm not even excited about Jeremiah Love.
I want to server me you so bad right now.
I mean, you can. The podcast will still hear me. Not excited about Jeremiah Love. Honestly, that running back room is way too packed. I'd be a lot more happy if he went somewhere else. But yeah, Trey McBride, that's your silver lining. Not much else in my eyes.
So do you think that their possession time split is almost dead even because of how bad they were on defense? They just got the ball on it. Like, they would, give up 1 play scores and then we'll get the ball back. Let's go 3 and out for the 3rd time, maybe get a couple first downs.
So I'm going to be honest. I've been debating on keeping the possession time in there or not. I might change that for the next divisions to be a plus minus in turnovers.
Yes, I think that is better.
Because I think the possession went from 28 minutes to 32, and it's Who really cares, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. You always hear about time of possession, turnovers, penalties. That's what wins football games.
You could do turnover differential, penalties would be a good one too.
Yeah. Just get a bunch of
And
circle
then-
graphs up here.
You wouldn't even need circle graphs for those.
They look so nice.
Like you just okay.
Couple pie charts just because we're fat.
Yeah, exactly.
What kind of pie? What kind of pie?
Oh man,
All kinds of pie.
I like a good apple. Nice apple. A la mode.
Could I interest you boys with a couple rounds of 17-0 to finish out the show?
Look, I've got 50 packs in the show burning a hole in my pocket that I'm waiting to open. So let's do this quick.
One each.
One and done.
We'll get
one
one
and
each.
done. One and done.
All right, Fish, you're first.
No. I did this last time.
I'll go first. That's fine.
And no. Do it over for Zoltowski. Unless you get someone good, then I'll take it.
Can you see?
Yeah, I can see. I got you full screen.
Fish is now learning he could put Discord.
No, I have it at full screen.
And I hid the member, so it's all there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
I'll go first.
Fine, Fish, take it. Go ahead. You know,
Nah. Give him Larry Johnson.
yeah, give me Larry Johnson. Actually, yeah, give me Larry Johnson. That's not a good Tony Gonzalez here.
They changed this. It's
Josh
different.
Allen.
Oh my God.
They did change it. You're right.
Like a different layout. Ooh. Man, if that was this year.
Let me roll the team.
All right, teamer roll being used.
Give me Trey McBride.
Yeah, Trey McBride. That's pretty decent there.
It's not bad. Could be better. Shoot. Re-roll the year.
That's a ballsy one.
I mean,
Give me BTJ in the flex.
ETJ is
he
not
gets
awful.
the one time that he actually did something.
Well, Curtis Martin.
I
here?
think that might be the best Jets year ever. Yeah, give me Curtis Martin.
Definitely up there.
What the fuck are we doing? Oh my God.
Okay.
Just assume.
Actually, move BTJ to wide receiver and then take Josh Jacobs in the flex.
Oh,
Unclick that. Yeah, click on it. Can you do that? Oh, you can't do that anymore. They changed it.
you can't
Okay.
move them.
Oh, they changed it.
Oh, that
That's fine.
sucks.
Yeah. Oh man, I'll have to take Devontae. Unfortunately. Okay. Shoot.
I hate getting
God,
this
well.
team, this specific team.
Yeah.
It's too even. Damn you, Brady. All right, 13-4 is the line to beat. Fish, are you up?
With that team, he goes 13-4. Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right,
There's
Fishy boy.
chemistry in there now. This is a different one.
It's 17-0. Sleeper, they must have updated it. Wait, there's chemistry?
Yeah, because it said like there's look at the bottom and look at the below the lineup in the
I
middle.
see that. Same draft, same college. Past teammates,
Yeah.
same team. Interesting.
What the fuck? I just re-roll the year, I guess.
You want Bubba Franks just based on the name?
No, I thought about it.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Give me a hard green.
Running back or flex?
Running back, please.
Since we can't
Nice.
move him anymore.
Oh, give me Mershon.
Running back or flex?
Running back. Oh, look at that. Give me Macklin.
Damn, Shady only had 12.5 points. Running or receiver flex, I'm sorry.
Receiver, please.
I'm sorry.
Actually, not terrible.
Njoku.
Give me Njoku. Yeah,
Yeah.
give me Njoku.
Where's he at now?
What the
Chargers.
fuck? Reroll the team, please. Big money, no whammy, no whammy.
Oh, whammy, dude. Rex Grossman?
Damn it. Give me that doesn't matter. Give me
Roy Hello?
Jabbar Gaffney,
Flexer receiver.
receiver.
All right,
The
Fishy's
ab-
hoping for
absolute
Priest Holmes here.
banger.
Which
Give me-
Muhammad's not bad.
Yeah, give me Muhammad.
All right, we're down to the QV. Oh.
Oof.
Give me Rex Grossman. no one's ever picked Rex before. Then it's we're not bad.
7.
Yeah, you got some chemistry. Scroll down. Look. You get some chemistry out of that.
Oh, look at that. That's so weird.
That's pretty neat.
All right, I'm going to my one now. I will take Victor Cruz. Pretty solid. Okay.
MJD.
We have no 20-point players yet. It's not great.
Oof. Broncos country. Let's ride.
I'm
That's
going to
right.
redo the year for Broncos. West.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Oh, look at that. We got some Cam. Oh, no. That's so bad. Give me a different team. There's not a
Awful.
double-digit player. Give me Algie.
I mean, he did his time. You can draft him, and I will not judge you.
He did do his time.
Oh, Priest Holmes.
Fuck you, man.
We got Priest Holmes. I'll take Andrew Luck.
Fuck.
I hate this guy. I
Oh,
hope you
we
get
just
that
got.
Oakland team again.
Oh, give me TL. 15-2.
It's bullshit.
We are the victor.
Bullshit.
Take a coffee off my
No,
tab,
there was
boys.
no wager. There was no wager placed.
It's just crazy. You got to reach 165 in order to claim a spot.
That's crazy.
I feel like the chemistry has a big play in that.
All right, I'm going with the number one guy. See what his team was. Patty Mahomes, Steven Jackson, Dalvin Cook, Reggie Wayne, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Priest Holmes. He got a bunch of chemistry for Mahomes,
Yep.
Kelce, and Travis or Hill, and then one for
That's-
Dalvin Cook for some reason.
Why?
Did he play with Florida State? Anyways, that's the show for this week. Next week we will probably do 2 divisions just to catch up a little bit. We're gonna go with the 2 AFC divisions. Nobody cares about the South and the East, I think. So we'll get through those pretty quick, and then we'll go back to the North. We'll talk about the NFC. We'll talk about your guys' division once per video, and then we'll finish up the AFC teams in the next one. So we appreciate you guys listening. Appreciate you watching. Always CGG. Thanks for being a gent. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Sweet.
Bye.
Bye.